He's an amazing man. He raised a great family. He's built a great business. He's an amazing, amazing man. You look at tone. You don't even hear Hillary Clinton's tone. It's been 270 days since she's given her last press conference. You see this morning a report that about 75% of the people, of all civilians that saw her during her time at the State Department, donated hundreds and hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. You see the whole pay-to-play that's happening. You see her lying to the Department of Justice, right, and to the FBI, and deleting 33,000 emails. Now another batch of 15,000 emails comes out. You see main aides of her, not only that work in the State Department, but that are also working on behalf of a foundation. You see $35 million coming in from a country like Saudi Arabia, and then Bill going around and giving speeches for $400,000. I mean, the Clintons made $141 million between the year 2007 and 2014, all of which time she was in government. I mean,
that's not the foundation. That's them personally. Yeah, that's them. That's.
But that was giving speeches for the foundation. I mean, listen, I have a great foundation for St. Jude, and by the way, these guys do amazing jobs. Dunkin' Donuts does amazing, amazing things for St. Jude. I don't get paid for my work with St. Jude. That's called philanthropy. You donate your time to a great cause.
Did you see Schweitzer's book?
Bill Clinton is getting $400,000 to give a speech for his own charity.
You should pass out Peter Schweitzer's book at some rallies.
It's criminal. It's criminal. You do philanthropy for the right reason, right? You don't do philanthropy so you can go to a foreign country and get a check from your own foundation for $400,000. It's just not right, guys. It is just not right.
It's not right to use that money and then donate it back. He's donating most of the money back to the foundation.
They've made $141 million taking contributions from these very same groups. Guys, it's horrible. Look at this uranium deal, right? $145 million comes into the Clinton Foundation. The State Department approves that 20% of the uranium of the United States, this is a material that's used to build nuclear weapons, 20% of all uranium in the United States goes over to Russia. First of all, why are we giving uranium to Russia? Second of all, why is the Clinton Foundation getting $145 million after a deal like that happens? Guys, this is criminal stuff. It's bad, bad stuff. It's pay to play. And we're Americans. We deserve better than that.
I was thinking that look at Haiti. Haiti, if you look at detailed, at the time, you know, Bush is down there with Bill Clinton, but you look at actually the way the money was spent. Every single construction company, every single supplier, every single person associated with rebuilding Haiti was I mean, there were Rodhams involved, and, you know, you could see the tentacles of the entire Clinton machine in everything that was done down there.
Even look at Loretta Lynch hopping on that private jet with Bill Clinton on a random tarmac in the middle of nowhere. Guys, this is corruption at the highest level. And again, we are Americans. We are the antithesis. I mean, this should not be happening. It should not be happening, and it makes the whole world question our system. You know, we are the leaders of the free world. Why are we doing this?
There are some conservatives, Eric, that don't see a consistent conservative stance, and that your father went back on the minimum wage. Now maybe it is a good thing. There are those that think that there's not enough absolute certainty that once he does get elected, he's going to actually, you know, govern as a conservative. What would you say to people that he hasn't got? It'd be nice to get 100% of the Republicans on board, because it'd be tough to beat Hillary Clinton if you don't have your own party.
Yeah, well, listen, I think my father's changed the conservative party. I mean, you heard him all last week. He was talking about, you know, African Americans and inner city youth, right? There's 60% unemployment in inner cities these days, right? His whole platform for the last couple of weeks has been talking about African Americans and how we as a society need to focus on those inner cities and provide jobs and provide opportunities. That is revolutionary for the Republican Party. I mean, when was the last time you heard a Republican come out and really talk about these? Look at the RNC. You know, we had a gay man speak at the RNC, and my father spent a lot of his time talking about the LGBT community. That is revolutionary for the Republican Party. There's a lot of things that he's doing very differently. There's a lot of beliefs that he has. I think the Republican Party has almost become an American First Party, because that's really his
you know your dad and you advise him. Reagan was a Democrat and was, I think, president of a union at one point. He turned into what would be called a bona fide, diehard conservative icon. Can people change? Because your dad in the past wasn't necessarily a conservative. Do you feel that when he gives those Supreme Court that list of those people. Those are the people he's going to choose. He's not going to get in.
Oh, there's no question. No, those are the people he's going to
So
choose.
he is a bona fide conservative.
Listen, I do think people can change over time. I've changed over time. I was never a politician. I was never having these conversations. I was going around with my family building hotels all over the world.
Right.
I've changed. I mean, every time you peel back a layer of this onion, every single time you see one of these scandals that happens within government, every single time you see something like $150 billion going over to Iran, a country that hates our guts, I think your views on politics and the views on the governance of this country change. And I think that's especially true for somebody who's never been in government before. So I think views will evolve and change, but I think they really get refined over time.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the eye right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.